Hey guys, it's JR. Are you currently in life waiting for your big breakthrough? Still waiting for your big game changer opportunity that's gonna set things up for you? That's gonna make a big difference in life?
You love me! You really love me!
Now before I jump in and start babbling about what I think you should or should not do, well, hear me out first. Here's a story that happened to me just lately. A story that kind of gave me some deep insights of the ways of life.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
So just recently, me and a couple of friends took some time off to visit East Coast Taiwan. I've been tied up in my room, working like a workaholic day and night, and to be honest, things were quite in a slump for me, so I decided, you know what, let's just go out there, get out of my shell, reach out to the world. Help! The scenery, breathtaking. I'm gonna leave that to my podcast, so remember to check that out. And there was this one night when we were in Hualien, we paid a visit to the famous Dongdamen night market, which by the way, I have to say they take things really seriously when it comes to taking precautions against this coronavirus. Like face masks were mandatory, all visitors had to have their temperatures taken at entry, and everybody seemed quite compliant. That is one thing I really like about the people here. We know when shit's real, and we're not afraid to be afraid. Unlike you get the idea. So we were in the night market having a bite. Fried sweet potato balls, barbecue, stinky tofu, grilled corn, all the good stuff. You just name it. Man, I'm hungry. And a couple hours later, while we're about to leave, we passed by this street artist, which we've probably passed by for the 900th time that night. And there weren't really people sticking around watching him perform, just people walking by with their food in hands.
Hey.
But my friend, he's been saying all these good things about his singing all night long, every time we pass by. Oh, he has such a good voice. Oh, he can really sing. I can't believe he hit that high note. He's really good. And so I'm like, dude, if you really appreciate his talent so much, why don't you just go over there and tell him? And by the way, drop some coins. It'll make his day, make his night, whatever. It'll make him happy. And his wife starts urging him to go too. She starts grabbing her purse, grabbing out some coins, and my friend takes some coins, goes over there, and puts it in his box. And of course the guy is appreciative, he says thank you. And just when we're about to leave for the second time, I turn around and start joking around saying something like, dude, my friend here has been complimenting your voice all night long. We've been walking the streets 9 times a night just to watch you perform. Just like 东大门夜市走九遍. I was playing around with a popular song title called 忠孝东路走九遍. And before you know it, the guy stops and says, all right, then let's sing 忠孝东路走九遍. And he starts riffing off on his guitar.
这城市满地的纸屑，风里刮响你的父辈，你有什么感觉？你有什么感觉？
Me and my friends, we were like 5 or 6 people, but this dude here, he was dedicating this song to us. He was singing for us, so we wanted to give some feedback. We wanted to give some response. We were waving. We were switching on our cell phone flashlights. We were chanting. We were yelling, screaming things like. But we were having fun. We were getting hyped. We were hyped to a point that a stranger came out from nowhere and approached my friend's wife and said, hey guys, what did you guys have for drinks? Whatever you had, give me some. It was funny. And since we were the only crowd, a crowd of 5 people, we wanted to show some support. So we stuck around for a couple more songs, and as he kept on singing, gradually, one by one, people started to gather. It started with a group of teenagers, then there were some, I think, college students. Then more and more people started gathering around him to hear him perform.
现在是这样，现在是小型演唱会了，你们对我太好了，你们好仁慈啊，太仁慈了。
And by the end of 3 or 4 more songs, there was a crowd of at least, I would say, 30, 40, or maybe even 50 people. If you ever happen to be visiting Hualien, remember to drop by and show the man some support. He's a really talented artist. So we took off silently after the crowd got into a frenzy. We thought that would be the proper time to retreat.
Gotta go home, man.
And me and my buddies were talking about this all the way home. We thought we did a decent thing. We brought attention to a person who deserved that attention. And on the site, I had this thought of making this into a video, talk about leaving work behind. But at that point, my idea wasn't that solid yet. It wasn't until we got back to our homestay when everybody started sharing about their afterthoughts, that's when somebody said something that clicked and solidified this video.
哎呦，不错，这段直接 po 上去就对了，这也不用写什么剧本了啦，这是结论。
I didn't get it on camera. She wouldn't let me. I was trying to sneaky but didn't work. But anyways, as far as I'm concerned, there's two sides to this story. For you who is trying to thrive in whatever field you're trying to thrive in, or maybe just simply life itself, be sure you have something to thrive with to start with. Ask yourself, do you have what it takes to achieve what you're aiming for? If not, then how are you going to prep yourself? How are you going to make yourself capable? Why am I talking in this tone?
Do it! Just do it!
What measures do you have to take? Opportunities come to those who are prepared. Or to break it down even further, I would say opportunities come to everyone, but only the prepared are capable of seizing it. There's a scene in this book called Good Luck, which I think depicts it best. The rain comes down to everyone, but it's the land that's plowed that gives the crops. Opportunities, like the rain, come to everyone. The question you should be asking is, am I ready? Will I be ready? How can I be ready when the time comes? When and how the opportunity comes is out of our hands. But building ourselves, making ourselves capable is something within our hands. Educate yourself, improve yourself, prepare yourself. That's how you're gonna catch your chances. That's how you're gonna catch your dreams. When we were in the night market that night, it wasn't me, it wasn't my friends, it wasn't us that made that street artist the spotlight of attention. It was him. It was his talent, his hard work through the years that brought him under that momentary limelight. All he needed was a spark. And it just happened to be me and my friends came along and became that spark. Like a spark to a pile of wood, he was the one who turned it into a fire. So before you go out chasing your dreams and asking where's your opportunity, first ask yourself this: are you prepared? Because when it comes, and trust me, it will come, all it needs is a little spark. As for the other side of the story, I did say there too. I have to say, we were so happy to be part of that process, to ignite that scene, to see a talented person receive the proper appreciation he deserved. And I can't help but wonder, what if more of us were willing to light up a light for others? What if more of us were willing to be that spark to other people? Wouldn't this world be such a better place? I bet it would. And so my last piece of advice is, while you're prepping yourself for your big moment in life, remember that there's people just like you out there who have been waiting and preparing themselves for God knows how long, and who knows? You could be their spark. Don't be shy, don't be timid, always be bold in doing what's good and what's right. Peace.